I think as a first impression, when I seen the curriculum and the amount of detail in that, that really blew me away.
How did you come across Footy Nippers?
I come across Footy Nippers. I also coach with Haka Rugby Global, where the founder of that is Troy Nathan, who's the Footy Nippers founder as well, along with yourself. So come across it that way. Obviously looked into it a bit more, and when I dug deeper, I could see the opportunity, the amount of detail that goes into not only the curriculum, but also the amount of support you get as a franchise owner. It's unreal. And when I looked more into it, I realized it was an opportunity that I'd be silly to pass up. So through working with Haka Rugby Global, I came across it. And as I say, the more I looked into it, the more I realized that it was something I absolutely had to do.
Yeah, awesome. And I think one of the big things we've been really hot on is we are a digital first brand. So we want to be attractive to not only parents in this day and age who have young kids, they live on their phones, they understand it, but also to potential owners out there. People a lot of the time with new franchise brands is they'll go and research you. They'll look at your podcast, your content, your YouTube. So was it any of that you discovered as well?
Big time, yeah. Obviously, Footy Nippers is very active on all the social channels, and obviously you have a podcast running up and running for a number of weeks now, and I think that just adds credibility to the whole thing. So anyone coming in, seeing Footy Nippers for the first time, they see those podcasts, what we're about. As I say, just adds that credibility to it, and obviously, they're able to gain more information through that. So I think that's really important, knowing that, yeah, what we're doing is not it's not half-assed. It's done properly. And as I say, the level of support behind it is just unreal. So I think that's a huge positive. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And I mean, yeah, I know you've said a few things there, but was there one thing in particular that really stood out? Like, you can think about your background, your coaching. Like, were you motivated by the money opportunity? Were you motivated by the curriculum? What is the one thing for you that really stood out?
I think as a first impression, when I seen the curriculum and the amount of detail in that, that really blew me away. I'm sure we'll go into it a bit more as we go, but that was the first thing that really blew me away, was the detail in the curriculum over 48 weeks. And then after that, it's just, again, the level of support. So as a franchise owner, you come in, you have an onboarding process, and you're literally brought through each stage systematically. So you're not moving on to, you can only move on to the next stage of that once you've done the first kind of steps. So from that point of view, you're not feeling overwhelmed. You don't feel like you're overloaded with information. So week by week, over an 8-week period, you're kind of brought through, as I say, with great support from HQ. So I think, yeah, that's a massive plus. And as an owner, it puts you at ease, right? You're not feeling like you're overwhelmed. So, and you've great support behind you, which is so important. So
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome to hear. And one of the big things around franchising is the support, right? What are the systems that are in place to help you be successful? And nothing makes us happier than seeing you thrive for Troy and I, as especially as the Footy Nippers are the first founder, first franchisee that's come on board. But one of the big things here is we're here to support in each of our unique lanes.